I've been told in the past during a reading, like those psychic readings, why I mentioned that at the beginning of the video, because I want to make sure only one or two people are watching this video. I don't want those looking for entertaining stories and adventure stuff. So for adventures, you can browse my channel or maybe someone else. Also, I don't put on fancy glasses and a scientist coat, because I know that the first impression matters to most people. I'm not most people, and I don't want to be surrounded by most people, by the normal folks. I choose who are the normal ones I want to stay in contact with. So that was my introduction. What I was trying to talk about today, after having some work to do here on a construction site, you can still see the cranes going up. People use their energy to move energy around, which are concrete blocks, pieces of metal, stones, rocks, and all those things, and metal pipes, plumbing. All those things are condensed energy, and that's what I'm saying. This is not for the average who want to think through the normal people lens. It's for those who want to see the world a little bit deeper, a different level. If you care about understanding the world, you don't have to watch my video, but watch similar type of people with similar thinking. They will help you open the horizons of deep thinking, and at some point this type of thinking is going to be a new normal. People will learn in schools what's this all about. Like now the kids learn in school about atoms and nuclear energy and all sort of fields and quantum, when before it was just theory. Now let me get into my topic. Oh, I see some nice people. Actually, I see that people are doing sort of exercising. It's like having a private instructor here. Let me check out what's about this park. And let me have a seat here, so I don't have to focus on. Yeah, there are all sorts of people in this park. It's downtown Vancouver, so you see homeless people, you see people eating at lunch, you see people doing some sort of weird stuff, but it's not like Hastings. Oh, I see someone doing some yoga. Oh yes, that's like a enchanting sight. So what makes a person happier? What makes a person happier? So first thing is to have a healthy body. A healthy body generally comes from a healthy mind, because a healthy mind will maintain the healthy body. The body is a machine, a biological machine. Is like any other machinery in the physical world. In the physical world, we deal with equipment systems. That some of those are biological, made, like they are maintained by a life force. Others are just mechanical. They don't have the life force, but they stay together because of the forces of atoms, interatomic forces and nuclear forces, all those things that keeps this world material stable. But this is made up, so let's get away from that topic, from branching into that. I posted different videos about how the atoms stay together and where they get the energy from, and if this is all made up energy or this is a dream. So this is a different topic, different video. Now let's say this world is the way you learn in school, that it's made out of these particles. Let's say it's not condensed energy, or is not programmed energy, is not intelligent energy like I'm saying. It's just the way we know it is. Atoms, molecules, matter, substance, matter, and all that. So let me see, because my parking will expire soon, so I need to check. The parking guy is not around. I saw the parking guy driving. Yeah, and so you have a healthy mind. A healthy mind makes you listen to your body, and not only listen, but be aware of it. Be aware that this is a biological machine that needs maintaining, and it's not only need maintaining like a chore, like, okay, I have to take my car to the mechanic. Oh crap, I have to do this, replace tires, cost me money, takes time to make the trip. So it's kind of annoying to look after the car, unless you are into hobby of maintaining your car. But otherwise, if you're just a driver, using a car, you don't want to look into that. So when they designed the bodies, they knew that some people will neglect their bodies. It's not their job. Their job is to have fun, feel good, feel loved, practice a hobby, do stuff, roam around, have lots of sex and fights, wars and politics, and like be a human. And it was known, you can't just rely on the humans to maintain their bodies. So you have to build a body, to write the code into the genetics to self-repair. So you have the brain that's self-repairing at night while you sleep, but even when you're active. You have the tissues, you have all sort of mechanisms that keeps your body in a balance, like temperature is constant, the heart is beating according to the demand, the muscle, the blood flow, the pressure. So the cleaning up the tissues, the lymphatic systems, all those things are very complex systems that are part of this machinery. That's your beautiful body, and it helps self-maintaining that body. But still, the lifestyle of the modern world make this body decay faster, break faster. Like the nutrition is not according to your genetics. Let me do some checking here while I'm still. Again, this is not a professional video. I'm doing some work while I'm recording some stuff. Okay, so I need to go to check the parking, I think. So people don't maintain their body, and before that, before the body breaks, the pains, aches, maybe temperature, feeling sick, all those things, those signs that body is in need of repair or is out of its own natural balance of being healthy. And that makes the brain react to this. So instead of focusing on, having a good life, having fun, or doing your stuff, doing your job, or loving someone, you have to focus on your body aches and body sickness, right? So that's not keeping you happy. It's like keeping you away from feeling happiness. That's obvious. So let me get my car. And so one source of getting that type of level of feeling happy and loving people, because if you're happy, you want to share. It's not only because you want to share, you are some sort of like a big soul, you want to uh, give out some of that good feeling you want to share. So sharing is part of the human nature, and not only human nature, but part of human nature. You feel good when you make other people feel good. It's like amplifying those emotions. That's another video I posted. So if you browse my collection of bunch of videos on this type of topics and metaphysics and philosophy and all sorts of BS, then you'll find. So let me take a pause because here are kids. I don't want to. Yeah, finally I got back in a car. Did I forget where I was going to go with my discussion, my self monologue? No. So you want to share that type of love because being selfish as a person, you want to self-conserve. You want to feel good, and it's a trick written into the social creature DNA to want to stick together because it makes the group stronger. Wow, so that's some good looking people doing yoga. You should be around here. And but in our minds, and the explanation you get in books and schools or something, they tell you that social creatures stick together for survival or something, but deep inside you want to feel connected, you want to feel part of the group, you want to feel loved, you want to give away some of your love so you make other people feel good, so they come back to you, because if you stop giving love they don't come back there. So anyway, that's a different topic, but there are tricks written into your, let's say, BIOS, in your firmware, which is your DNA, right? That's the way we are programmed, and different species are programmed different. Some species are very individualistic, like okay, some they lay eggs, and yeah, which is my kid? Do I have a concept of having kids? No. I see some little ones, or maybe it's the other individual who laid eggs, or if I'm a male, probably I see something like some little ones that they kind of look like, but do I look? How do I see my tail? How do I see, since I don't have the concept of mirror? Anyway, so that's different, another branch. Going back to feeling energy, feeling healthy. So first thing, you need to be healthy in order to feel happy. But it's not a condition. Some people have the mental energy, so even they have, let's say, have an illness or some disease that makes them not feel healthy, like the body is screaming for help, body systems are out of the balance, the person could be happy in their mind. So it starts here, and it's rare to hear that, let's say, someone is being beaten up, tortured, and the person is still happy. It's very difficult. So think of Jesus, or stories about Jesus. So he was maybe a happy folk, or like a helpful guy, like is trying to help the community and people around, the healing, doing stuff, providing advices, wisdom and stuff. So he was one of those, trying to help the people. He's like a real leader. He was kind of a king, uncrowned king, but he was a real leader. Like he was, everything is about people, and it was not something ego, like some political so-called leaders who they love to lead because they love to have a crowd under their control. No. So this guy was like that. So maybe he was a happy folk, I don't know. I think he had a happiness in the mind. But when he was on a cross, he was screaming for his father, like for God, like why you left these guys to kill me or something, like, because Jesus had a body, so he felt the pain. Probably he was not happy. So like, oh crap! It's like I was Mountie, and look, they put me on the cross. Right? I went against the authorities. Okay, do I deserve that? Yeah, but actually, it was written in a scripture somewhere that I'm going to be killed by some motherfuckers. And uh, what can I do? That was my fate, because they wrote some people brought the information about me dying, and now it's happening. So it's like my fate. What can I do? So, but he was not happy. So, going back to feeling happy. So you have to have certain amount of energy in order to feed a healthy mind. If you're sick, the body needs that energy, which comes from your life force. So life force, which is, I've discussed that one in another video, but you have to have the patience, because I talk like old people, or no, old woman talking, like touching here, touching that subject, that topic, and that, and you may want the essence, but I'm not going to give you the essence, because I don't organize my videos, and I'm not going to please people. I'm like that. You can't change me. You want free information? Stick around. If you want paid information, let me know. I'll create some sort of organized kind of like a course type of what my beliefs. If you think that you can learn something from me, give me $5 or something. Buy me a coffee, and I'll spend some time on that. Now, going back to the life force is feeding your body, and is designed so it's you have this, let's say, amount of life force, like a big ball of energy with different levels, different meanings of those levels, and the flow is different. It's like they call it chakra, like a flow, energy centers, or energy points and stuff, and energy that moves around. And some people call that flow like aura and stuff, like some people think it's the electrostatic charge of the cells. Like people try to explain, and through the physical means, through the science, they try, but science is at the beginnings. Science is still in its baby development. It's like a bunch of kids are trying to figure out some stuff, and they just don't want to connect the dots. They don't want to talk about religion, spirituality, because they are smarter than everyone else, and that's why they wait for someone else to develop some tools. So they realize, like a scientist, they say, oh yeah, we can't really study that topic because we don't have instruments yet. Yeah, of course. So you wait for some other company, some contractors and some other scientists to work on that tool, so you can work on your research, right? That's why it's that slow, because it's all relying on some money, all relying on material world. So how about Tesla? How come that guy did not wait for the science at his time? Did not wait. He made the science. He went around. Why? Because he tapped into this information that is everywhere. So scientists should not play like the big smart kids, because they limit themselves. Anyway, so life force, chakras, energy, those are different things that are not known to people yet, unless you are a psychic, you are one of those energy worker, healer, energy reader, and all those things. Those cuckoo, mentally ill people, those know how to handle it. Some can see it, right? But they don't connect to the science really. So it's like the humanity could take benefit of both 3 worlds, 4 worlds for the groups of people, but they is like, I don't like that guy. He is different. He is weird. And the weird guy is saying, you know what, I don't like that guy because he thinks he's too smart. Right? So we are stuck into, not stuck, but the advancement in studying the reality and the humans are very slow. If you see my eyes, they track down some healthy bodies. It's like, ooh, how those minds are so beautiful inside. Could be 2 beaches, I don't know. But since they maintain their bodies and they were doing some yoga and some exercise, there is some beauty. There is some beauty in there, right? In the brain or in the mind. Where is the mind? I told you where it is. Now, so you need that healthy body, healthy mind. It starts with a healthy mind. It's old proverb, like old saying from Latins, from Romans. And then you can work on your happiness. You can work on learning to love others. Loving yourself starts first, then loving others. But like I said, if you want to love yourself, you need to have that energy. And if you don't love yourself, actually you neglect your body, you wreck your body. Your body does not have enough life force, life energy, because you wasted on trying to fix or repair your body. Like a body is trying to repair itself and use more energy. Now you're tired or you're sick or something, you can't love yourself. So once you lose that track of energy and health balance, the things go sideways. So you need to keep maintaining that healthy mind before you lose it, lose control over the stuff. Now let me connect some dots. I'm watching lots of near-death experiences, testimonials, and people are experiencing lots of love, and but this, among other things, and in enhanced colors and stuff. I recorded like a few days ago. I recorded the way I see. Not the way I see, the way I understand their explanation after watching and connecting these dots between this testimonial, the other testimonial, and there is a number of common things that made me connect to what I already believe and what I already know. So people who watch these testimonials or who experience this one, they are like on their little island of thinking, but they don't jump from island to island. I'm the guy who's jumping from here. I'm using some drone and I'm jumping to that guy island of thinking, like NDE, then that guy who went into coma, that guy who studied that stuff, that guy who's a healer or a woman who's a healer. So I'm jumping to different type of thoughts and ways of thinking, and I connect, but not connect everything, because lots of things is garbage over the internet. I connect what's common and what makes sense and what it's scientifically possible. No, like what scientifically makes sense. So it's not like, oh yeah, I'm one of those weirdos who takes everything that's oh yeah, crystals are this one will give you love, this one will give you some sexual energy, this one will give you some power of feeling others and stuff. No. So I have a scientific mindset, so I think logically before I come up to a conclusion, my own conclusion. Now, so these guys experience during this mind travel while they are outside of their body during the near-death experience, or even those who travel on purpose, like out-of-body experience, who do OBEs, like astral travel, all those things. I study that topic as well, and they experienced an enhanced level of detail, the colors, the vibration, the vibrant colors, and feeling loved while you are away with your mind, and feeling the greatness, the huge, the infinite kind of sense of everything. So you have no limitation like you feel in your real world, which is a reality created through your five senses. The way you see the world, that's your limitation. So if you have dull colors on your eyes, you have a limited view of the, if you have loss of sense of smell, then you have limited reality about life. You miss out couple of things, right? And so, but when you go out, let's say you have a lack of something, like a lack of sight, you can see, that world is wider. It's like you can see more. And I dealt with a blind woman who can see more than we see, because she sees the energies and sees stuff. She sees the organs, and she is a very special creature. Yeah, and so people see more and experience more, feel more. It's like a life is different. You sense that there is life, and here is a dream. And almost everyone says the same thing. So, and feeling love. And now is the conclusion, because I need to go back to the office. When you go there, so the mind travels without your consent, like you almost died, you're in a deep coma or something, you lost vital signs or something, and your mind is away. It's like went for a run, and but it's still, how to say, it's still attached, but it's just outside of our normal reality. It's connected to another, let's say, another dimension that is still around here. Everything is in one spot. Or in the same mainframe, in the same computer, the same machine that generates everything, including who we are. So while you're there, you feel the love, you feel this energy, you sense everything, you see with details. And that great love, it's like a same, of course, it's greater feeling of being loved than here on earth. But why is that? Because your mind is accessing the pure energy. So the energy that your mind is having access to is not filtered to your body, to your material world, your five senses, to your brain, to your thinking. So you are here is like living a dream, and you are not connected straight to the source. But when you see these people who are connected to the source, better connected to the source, let's say those the healers, the like a Jesus, very very spiritual people who are meditating, those guys connect their mind to the source of energy, and you see they have healthy bodies, they are happier, and they can love. And I experimented on myself. Before April, last year, I felt I'm having easy time to love strangers, to love people. And I had some family event in different country, and things changed because I got into COVID fear. I got into like a travel stress, and I self-imposed or self-inflicted some sort of a stress about a possible life-threatening disease, and that took a lot of my life energy away, and I stopped being loving, and I was more stressed, and I thought, what happened? I thought this, but I did not realize right away, because it did not set that state of mind did not set right away. It took some time, and I thought, okay, I don't want to get into depression, because I sensed that there were some thoughts that were, I didn't like the thoughts, that thinking that gave me some stress, and I could not relax like before. And now a couple of days ago I started to meditate, and I took longer sleep, like I slept longer, maybe another half an hour. Instead of 6 hours, I got like a 7 hour or something. And some coffee in the morning, some energy drink, which is like I had a couple of sips, man, and the right type of music, which is sort of raising your life force. They call it vibration, but there is something. And I felt pumped, and I felt, wow, that's easy to love a stranger, or to not to love it, but to love the stranger, but to feel a connection, to feel that, like, you know what, I want to give a hug to that homeless person. There was someone with a dog here beside of a container, and I thought, I want to give a hug to that person, but I will appear like a weird guy. I mind my own business. So, which I did. So let me start driving, because I'll need to shut this video in 30 seconds. So that's my idea. I'll let you go. You need energy, and if you want to get energy, you can do drugs. I don't do drugs, but some people do drugs, like a coke or something. They don't get love. They just get some sort of energy. I don't know if it's pleasant for them, but that's not love. But you need a energy which gives you the vitality. So in order to get that, you need to work on your health, but first you need to work on your mind. And let me see. So you work on your mind, then mind acts on your brain. The brain does execute. It's like your supercomputer. Oh, seatbelt. Then you feel how the health is coming. So you get healthier, then you can get happier easier. So when you get happier, then you start learning a habit of being happy. It's like reprogramming your mind, and it really works. And if you are into a spirituality, then you can do meditation, you can do those things, or pray or something. Then you connect to the source. Okay, I have to go because someone, I think it's my boss, texting me. So see you later. Bye bye. Love you. Life is good.